Hey everyone, welcome to the GameQraft YouTube channel. This is Mike, the Papercraft artist and designer for GameQraft, and today we're doing another action figure review for the NECA exclusive convention figures for 2020. These figures are very rare and they only were on sale online for just a couple minutes actually. If you missed out on them, that's really tough luck because they are going to be really hard to find. So we have the Big Chap Ultimate Edition that glows in the dark. And we have the City Demon from Predator 2 Ultimate Edition. The City Demon comes with one of the first things that I've ever seen with a NECA figure, a display box that lights up like it's shooting lightning. So apparently there are some LEDs inside the box, and there's also this small light sensor here in the bottom. You can see that. It has this foil-plated text on it, so the text will reflect. It's pretty cool here. Overall, the box has a really cool design. So this is a 30th anniversary edition, and on the back we have a little description: Ultimate City Demon, Predator 2. And it's a really cool box art here in the back in various poses. Looks like he has King Willie's skull. Some text here at the bottom includes 5 interchangeable hands, 2 discs, collapsed and extended spears, and skull. The scene where the Predator is charging up from electricity being shot from the sky. I always wondered where that was coming from, whether it was coming from the mothership. This is definitely one of those figures that you're going to want to keep in the box and have it for display. Now this one I am going to open, of course, but I always keep all the contents. The other convention exclusive here is a glow-in-the-dark Ultimate Big Chap, and the box itself actually has this glow-in-the-dark material on the front. On the back we have more really cool shots of the glow-in-the-dark Big Chap alien. Other than that, the box is pretty much the same as the Ultimate Big Chap edition. And we have some text here down at the bottom. In space, no one can hear you scream. Includes eggs, chest burster, and face hugger. So inside the box, we have another cool shot of Big Chap, glow-in-the-dark edition. And window view of the glow-in-the-dark Big Chap. He has a translucent dome, and everything else is bright green. And guess what? The box itself glows in the dark too. And I just realized this now, but the Velcro on the box window actually just ripped right off when I opened it. And it's stuck on the other side here. I'm going to try to repair that a little bit later, but wow, it's kind of a surprise that a premium product like that would just rip. So NECA has actually had other glow-in-the-dark figures before. Here's another alien that they had released for AVP. The first one. This would be the Thermal Vision warrior alien from that movie. And this one actually has a yellow tint to it. It's a little bit different than the shade of green that Big Chap is in. Big Chap is more of like a forest green or a dark green. But either way, they look really cool together, especially in the dark. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this box here. I'm always really careful on opening these things because I like to keep the boxes in the bubble. Most Ultimate Editions usually come with a really cool backdrop. This one comes with a green backdrop. It looks like some kind of Alien 1 hive. Looks like the deleted scene from Alien 1 where the alien had made a hive. And just a quick look at what comes in the box here. Got the face hugger and chest burster. Looks like the alien has his fingernails painted. Alright, let's take this stuff out here. Alright, Big Chap is on the loose. This is pretty much identical to the other Big Chap, just a different paint job, of course, and molded out of glow-in-the-dark plastic. The dome here at the top is clear. There is, looks like absolutely no paint on it. Gives you a really cool view of the front. Open his mouth here. His little tongue pops right out. You can really see his eye socket and his nose. Yeah, the skull features of the alien are really prominent with that translucent dome. Everything is pretty much the same. Looks like the tubes or the ribs that the alien has is painted with a little bit of a darker green. So yeah, the movement is pretty much standard for all NECA figures. I haven't hit this with a hairdryer yet, so I'm going to be very careful on those joints not to put any pressure. So he has his fingernails painted silver, really cool. The tubes here are the gills. Inside on the arms, legs, and body have a little bit of a darker green. It's kind of cool. It's kind of brushed in, so it is definitely different. It may not illuminate as dark when you put it underneath the light. Looks like his toenails are painted too. Toe here has a swivel with pegs on the bottom for stands. And his tail here is painted with silver too. It's kind of cool. He's got a tiny little tip on it. Of course, there's a wire that runs through a lot of the tail up until the end. And the joints for the legs here. And these joints are actually a lot different than other alien NECA figures. Wow, actually, these are some kind of ball joint. I have never seen an alien action figure with a ball joint for the legs. That is very different. That's actually different than the other Ultimate Big Chap. I'm not really sure if this is going to be a new thing that NECA is doing for future figures, but that is definitely a change. Hopefully that's an improvement. Looks like the torso is on a ball joint as well. That can twist back and forth. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other accessories. So here we have the base egg. And the paint job on this is really crazy. The darker green is definitely going to kind of give it accents when it glows in the dark. So that is really cool. I said before that this egg is really, really detailed, especially the one that comes in the other Big Chap version. So you're definitely getting a really cool package here. So there's a flat side that this will plug into. This goes on one side, the other one goes on the other side. Completely hollow on the inside. And here is the original egg and facehugger that comes with Big Chap, the Ultimate Big Chap edition, the regular one. Just to do a quick comparison here, here's the facehugger versus the glow-in-the-dark version. They're the same exact sculpt. And it seems like the other one is actually very soft compared to the glow-in-the-dark version. The glow-in-the-dark version is a little bit, I would say, more brittle. And you can see the wires straight through the tail here. So it's a little bit translucent, so you can see through it. Otherwise, all the details still there. It's brushed with this dark green and regular green. Yeah, pretty much the same. Alright, let's take a look at this chest burster. Chest burster looks awesome. Again, the dark green accents. Mouth open like the first alien. Here's a quick comparison of the regular version, covered in blood. Yeah, so they're really detailed, both of them. Alright, so let's get the other original Big Chap in here. And first thing I want to show you is the leg joints that I was talking about. So you see, these leg joints are a lot different. They are not ball joints. They are a swivel joint that rotates. So let me just get them here. Kind of feel weird looking at the crotch. So yeah, you will not be disappointed in this. And of course, we have to look at the key feature of this alien figure, glow in the dark. Spooky! But yeah, overall, this figure retails for $29.99 if you can get it in Walmart. Hopefully you don't have to get it on eBay. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Predator 2 Ultimate City Demon. First thing that I noticed is that this box is actually really small compared to other NECA Predator boxes. So here's a comparison to the 25th Anniversary Edition, which is the comic book Dark Horse Edition. You can see this box is awesome, but it's really huge, and it's another one of those display boxes. But yeah, this one's a lot smaller than the other previous boxes. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Get inside here. Okay, so right away we can see here on the bottom the electronics for the LEDs. So as soon as that light sensor sees light, it's going to start blinking and strobing. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. But you can't, I don't really see an on and off switch on the board here. You might have to take the battery out. Little piece of adhesive sticking it in there. So here is the light sensor. Try to get a little close-up of that. So whenever that senses light, it'll start to flare. And I actually have a sticker here. I'm going to put the sticker over the top of the light sensor, and that should stop it from flashing. Awesome, it worked. So yeah, if you need to turn it off, I guess you could just either take out the battery or put a little sticker over that sensor like I just did. Alright, so let's take a look at some of these accessories here. Comes with 2 discs. One is the open disc, one is the closed disc, and one is the open disc. It also comes with King Willie's skull. That's pretty cool. And it comes with 3 extra hands. So it's going to come with open hands, closed hands, and kind of default hands. Looks like it comes with the spear, an extended spear. So yeah, and it's a really cool paint job. Metallic, translucent. So here's the backdrop that comes with the figure on top of the city skyscraper where he gets his electricity from. Alright, so the City Demon is free. Wow, this paint job is awesome. So his mask has that electricity running through it. Now the shoulder cannon is also painted here at the top, and everything else is clear. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way, try to push it back a little bit. So just like the other Predator 2 figure, he has this holder on the back so he can hold his staff while it's collapsed. So yeah, let's take a better look at some of the paint here. Got electricity running through him. Kind of wraps around him. This blade here, that should go in. Without applying heat, I don't want to put too much pressure on it. So yeah, it has this kind of black and blue and white striping kind of splashed in there to make it look like electricity is running down, wrapping around him. So here's his waist here. Take a look at those joints. There's not really much to cover up these joints in here. So yeah, this is really cool. Like, he's pretty much all clear except for where this blue paint runs down the front of him. It's down his side, down his leg. Comes with a couple pieces here. Oh, and he's got his little butt guard with the thong. So yeah, this paint is pretty cool. His toes. One is blue, one's clear. You really gotta admire this paint job. NECA did an awesome job on that. So his hand, looks like that hand is on a ball joint. I don't see a swivel on it. And he's got his wrist thing here. And this thing actually is replaceable on the other model. Looks like this is actually glued down. Yeah, so you can't really replace that. Cool little shoulder cannon. Pose him here real quick. Looks great. So let's compare him to the Ultimate City Hunter from Predator 2. So this one is basically the same exact sculpt. This one actually comes with a separate head, however. So here's what his head looks like on that edition. So these should be pretty much the same. Now the City Hunter does come with an extra pouch, it looks like. I guess they couldn't figure out how to make that thing translucent, so they just didn't do it. Yeah, little close-up shot here. So these really are the same. And that electricity does look really cool. Wow. You can't see the eyes of the deep till them come calling. His head is on a ball joint here. Now I don't know if you can take his head off or not. I'm not going to try. So his armor's kind of flimsy. It's not hard plastic, it's really soft plastic. You can see here he has a swivel joint that rotates. Here we have a double joint on the elbow and wrist. His wrist actually rotates, and his hands are replaceable on ball joints. So his stomach here. So he has a ball joint on the torso and at the hips. Some people have said that there's a gap in the hips for them. This one does not have a gap, it looks like. All right, so let's get in his private area here. And his booty is kind of flimsy. So his booty is just a piece of plastic that wraps over that. Let me see if the other one's the same way. Oh, yeah, it's the same way. Wonder if that thong is uncomfortable or not. All right, so the knee is the same way. It has a double joint, double swivel there, and the feet are also on ball joints. You can actually see the joints translucent straight through there. That's pretty funny. So yeah, without hitting him with the hair dryer, I'm not going to move him around too much or pose him. Let's go ahead and set him here. So let's take a look at the skull that he comes with. This is supposed to be King Willie's skull. Really, this looks like a generic skull from NECA. Nothing really special. Just looks like one of the ordinary skulls that come with any other Predator. I do, however, have these heads from the Bad Blood Predator set. So I could probably use one of these and maybe paint it to make it look like King Willie. That's pretty cool, so I could use either one of these. But yeah, that'd be really cool to have King Willie go along with this. So yeah, this is a really great collector's item. I would definitely recommend it for any collector. But now that we've kind of displayed him, I'm going to go ahead and put him back in the box here, and I'll keep him in there until I decide to take him out or display him every once in a while. Or I'm going to go ahead and remove the sticker on the light sensor so those LEDs work. Alright everyone, that's the video that I have for you today. Tell me, were you able to get one of these figures online? Or if not, did you get it in Walmart? Tell me your horror stories. Are there any other NECA figures that you're looking forward to? Leave a comment down below and let me know. This channel is dedicated to bringing games to life in the art form known as Papercraft. Check out our other videos for some of the other Papercraft creations that we have. Please don't forget to subscribe to the GameQraft YouTube channel. We're also on social media. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be sure to hit that like button, give us a follow, and we will see you in the next video. Bring games to life. GameQraft out.